Here we go.
I'm running the building twice. That's my.
See me.
Okay. All right. I'll ask when she'll get out that. Hey, thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.
Huh? I have a couple of students. Yeah. I have a. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No. Yeah. It happens, yeah.
I'm thinking I'm about to spend a good portion of my time fishing. About that time, yeah. And try to deceive a bunch of islands.
They stop pretty soon.
I need to check and see. But yeah,
This is the timer.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you have that.
yes, sir. All right.
No, that's. After approval of the building. They're gonna split, that's after the approval of the buildings. They're just swearing in. You have to go. Yeah.
Is there a copy of the agenda back there?
Yeah, it's on there,
Okay,
right next to it.
he was asking some questions, but I don't think he has one. I'll just get him.
How are you doing tonight? Well. Tired. Huh? So this is the schedule on the agenda, this is what we've been. For the Southern Ward. Okay? Yes. Are you? Did you come on Wednesday? Huh? We don't have a meeting Monday?
No, not this Monday.
Oh, never mind. Well, Monday. I don't think so.
Are you gonna read it?
Jody coming in, right?
I think she's gonna zoom in.
Okay.
Put that spot on, I guess.
Okay. Did you bring a quarter? John, you got a quarter? You said you got a quarter? Cause we're gonna need to flip, and I didn't bring a coin.
No,
Any kind of coin?
no, just,
Okay.
I did have my room in the jar. I got my, just my little knife.
Specific one. Okay. I didn't. Swear to the. Okay, that's fine.
You need to scratch something?
No, we're gonna
Get a knife.
We're gonna need to flip.
Hey.
Or
They need to flip.
to flip you and.
Yeah.
Mr. Bright?
Yep.
Gary?
Even.
Mr. Mark, are you
I'm good, how are you?
good? Mark,
You
you got a coin?
A coin?
Yeah.
We can.
Any coin? You got any coin?
We can.
Huh? I mean, you got one in your pocket?
I said you were gonna sit with us anymore, sir. I thought this was Mean Girl Wednesday and you didn't wear pink or something.
I thought we were done, but apparently we have to swear in the new council. I don't have a coin.
Yeah.
Do
No, you don't have it either.
you have a coin?
Nobody's got money. Change anyway.
Slip or credit card?
I do one.
Heads, they pay my bill. Tails, they pay my bill.
Arthur and,
I like that,
Hi,
it's very
hi.
bold right there.
gonna have to flip a
That's
coin
cute.
or draw something.
I guess in years past.
What's that,
they
number 9?
Flipped a coin.
Yeah, last time I
Which one?
flipped a coin, I lost. I called
Yeah.
heads and then tails. That's when the other mayor got in.
So when you do that, and you put it there, does it count from here or does it count when you turn it back over? Because you've
Well,
actually turned it over a second time.
Well, no, the one that flipped it was through it was,
Or just leave it on the ground, let it.
yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Hit the ground.
Hit the ground. Personally.
Yeah.
That's what Betty did. She flipped it. And
Okay, we'll have to stand on anything.
Would you tie
Arthur and Brian.
So who did you tie with?
No.
I didn't even go with nobody. I didn't.
Oh, I thought you said you tied one time.
And then
Oh,
he
yeah, I did.
flips the
Yeah,
red
when
bar.
the other mayor come in, what was it? The last one?
Oh, shoot, he was my neighbor. The one that shot the dog. Yeah,
Yeah. He shot another dog the other day too.
I know.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I went on.
You hire him for dog shooter.
Yeah, I don't know, police were down, I don't know what they come up with. Thank you. And that's, yeah, anyway, at that time, Betty was the mayor, and then, I ran for it and we tied, so we flipped it, and I called him heads, and it was tails, so that's how we got it.
Check to see if it was a
It was a real one.
double tail.
Is he coming?
Sorry,
Is he coming?
you said he was.
Sue coming. The attorney.
Jay?
If father doesn't come, what do we do? Wait till next council meeting?
Okay, no, Art's back there. I can see him. He's sitting in the back of the room.
No, he
You'll let-
told me earlier he was gonna
Art?
come, so I was asking if he's still
Art,
coming.
They're all dressed up.
I decided,
Talking about.
maybe a hoodie and sweatpants.
Yeah, he's the one that Tina yelled.
Yeah, he's sitting in the back of the room.
Next
He's here.
oh, he's sitting back there?
2 weeks from now, though.
Okay, I would remind those that are currently at council and are staying. I highly encourage you to contact the commissioners.
Really, he might.
Because right now they have a race coming up and they're encouraged
Really,
to
that's what,
do something.
stepdaughter
And
said.
they can hire a
But I guess
animal
he
control
made it
for
back.
the entire county. Just
Because I
putting
don't-
that out there,
I
and I would
can't help
think
it here.
at least 2 of the 3 other towns would
Might
probably
be.
join in on
I
that
can't
request.
help it here.
Maybe all 3 would join in on that request.
There's somebody sitting away.
And they can do it and they can afford it.
He's back there. Yeah.
We take that.
Joan's going to be here, I wonder,
I think we're expecting him on Zoom.
on Zoom.
I think so.
Hey, greetings, everyone. How are you doing this afternoon?
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Buckner.
No, it's-
Yeah, pleasure to meet you.
Say, what I want to tell you is thank you for her helping us out here in the town.
Yeah.
That's Evan Joyner. It's
He's-
not the.
Oh, it's
attorney.
not?
He's trying to talk to me.
Or not Mr. Thunder?
Top.
Or Buckner,
But John's talking to Mr. Buckner.
that is Mr. Buckner, isn't it?
So the one that was talking is Mr. Joyner. I'm not sure who that is.
Oh,
And then
Joyner.
the one that's listening, I
Oh.
think is,
He's probably not here yet. Not
no,
on here.
he's Mr. Buckner's.
I hear you, Mr. Mayor.
Are you all right, Mr. Buckner, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just want to thank you for helping us out here in the town, for what you've been doing. Want to thank you for it.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Appreciate that.
Excellent job. We
Well,
appreciate you.
I'll talk after. About it.
Thank you.
This is like close to 7 or
7:01 by that clock.
Yeah.
7?
7:01 by that clock.
Okay,
Thank you.
you know, to get to go with that. Okay, we're gonna call this town council meeting to order here on, 4/3/24 at 7 o'clock. And if you'll all join me in the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we're gonna go to roll call. Scarlett. Mark,
Here.
and I'm here, John, Brian.
Here.
Is Joan on Zoom?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. And Gary?
Here.
And David is present, and so is Vicky. We'll move on to the approval of the regular minutes of 3/20/24.
Get the sign in.
Move to accept the minutes from 3/20/24.
Oh, yeah, this is. You made the
I
motion?
made the motion. There's not been a second yet.
You seconded it? Okay, Mark made a motion to accept the minutes of 3/20/24 and seconded by Gary. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Additional changes to the agenda. Approve changes to the agenda.
No changes.
Carl- Carl-
There are no changes.
No?
You don't
Okay.
have anything to say?
Go ahead, read the public comment.
Yes.
Those individuals interested in speaking, please sign in at the beginning of the meeting. Please limit public comments to 3 minutes. No action will be taken on new issues until the board has time to investigate and consider the issues. Okay, we'll move on to the old business.
You want the public comment, sir?
Any,
Or
Oh,
see who wants to
any
make
comment? Yeah,
public
go ahead, yeah.
Looks like Lloyd Rogers.
I have nothing to say at this time.
Very good, sir. Betty Brew.
I didn't have to be on the agenda.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading who has signed in because
Oh, I
those
didn't.
people are authorized to make comment now. I can't read the first name. The last is Kark, I think, Kark. Looks like it might be Lucinda. Nope. Okay. Corinna?
My name is Teresa, and I just want to let everybody know that I started a Facebook page for Sugar City. It's called Sugar City Everything. And we're gonna be posting the meetings on there, anything that's going on in Sugar City. If you have any like items for free, you could post it on there. Again, it's called Sugar City Everything. If you guys want to find it on Facebook, it has the caboose park train on the page.
Thank you, ma'am. I have a Gary Massey.
Hi, I'm Gary Massey.
Come on up.
Can you come forward, please, so the microphone can hear you, sir?
Many of you know my father, and many of you probably know me. And last night, my significant other was up here as one of the judges for your election. And the way she was treated by the watchers, the way she was talked to and belittled when I was up here to pick her up last night, she was nearly crying. She was so distraught. She was nearly crying. And the way the firsthand account of what was told to me last night is completely ridiculous. And I just felt like you should all know that I will be reporting all of the watchers that were here last night for election fraud.
Hey, Mr. Mayor, that's the end of the list.
Mhm.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, I guess we'll go to old business. The microphones. Whole business.
Into it, but they need to do the whole system, and I've only been able to get, estimates for over between 15,000 and 20,000.
Could you, please come up here
Come
and
up
say
here,
that
please,
in
do
the
that.
business so other people can hear you? At least we got the first start. So the folks in the back of the room can hear you.
Hand that over to.
Thanks.
All right, so I went to get estimates and the only estimates that I could find currently, and I just haven't had time to really spend hours looking for stuff. Is between $15,000 and $20,000. I'm pretty sure we don't have that in our budget, so I didn't even bother printing them out. Usually I have to go on and they'll call me, I have to sit down with them, tell them what we have, what they think we should have. And then they send me a day later the estimates, so I only got those two.
All right, I kind of think that we could probably make do in this little room in this little town with something a little less than some professional system for somebody's concert or something. I do think we need something so the people back there can finally hear it, but I don't think we need what Taylor Swift uses.
No,
So, all right, thank you. What's next? Zoom?
okay, that's it.
No,
What did you do?
it says Zoom. I got a couple of comments on that. I don't know who else got this put on there. But I'm under the impression I have a lot more looking into it to do. That's really not that difficult nor expensive to actually broadcast this like on Facebook or whatever live. Because I am not a techie by any means, but I'm given to understand it's not that difficult and it's not extremely expensive. It's certainly way below 15 grand. But I don't know who else needs to share on that because. Okay, so we did have a brief conversation at our last meeting about increasing the amount of storage that we have for our Zoom system. Because a recent meeting went like over 3 hours, which is very unusual. So I wonder if we really need to increase our storage at the same time. Which one of these do we currently have for our storage amount? Do you know?
5
None of
gig.
them are.
5 gig.
We don't, we just pay.
Or 5 terabytes.
minimum. Usually, it only holds 2 meetings, usually if there's an executive session and then the regular meeting. They have to be downloaded right.
Okay, so this one for 30 gigabytes at $10 a month, is that what we're currently using?
No, that would be what we would go up to. You can choose more. I mean, whatever, there's the prices there, but I
Okay,
don't think we really had that in the budget to go any.
no, and I don't think so either. 30 gigabyte, that would be the increase. That would be up to $10 a month, which is $120 a year. And the other ones are way higher. 200 gig for 40 a month, a terabyte for 100 a month, 5 terabytes for 500 a month. But I do think that we should look into what it would take to put this on like Facebook Live or whatever. And we should see what other options are out there. I thank you for looking into those. There's got to be some other ones. But for too long, we've not been able to hear at the back of the room.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
little too
though,
expensive.
you're gonna have to start considering ADA compliance in July 1st. You have to have video recording available for a Cora request, so you really probably do need to look into storage more.
Okay,
Because Facebook live streams don't hold as long as a Zoom storage would.
okay. So we'll continue to look so we can be ready for that.
Yeah, do a little more searching, yeah.
Anybody else have anything else to share on the Zoom?
No,
Okay,
no,
and next would be Mr. Slusher,
yeah, Mr. Slusher, will step up?
please. Hand this to him.
No,
He's coming.
Oh.
You can't see him for the lectern.
there he got up now.
You want to stand on it, Mr. Slusher? Do you want to stand on it or do you want just the microphone?
Good evening, sir.
Hello, my name's Sean Slusher. Yeah. I got all kinds of things I'd like to talk about, but I know I'm just on limited time here. So I'm gonna look at each one of you. And I'm gonna ask you, which one of you don't know why I'm standing here right now? You don't know?
I guess we don't.
I can think of a number of topics that you've
But
addressed
that's
it on,
okay,
but
because-
what's tonight about?
In
Go
about
ahead and tell
15
us.
minutes, you'll have somebody else.
Okay, well, the main topic is the same topic. I want my house fixed. You know? The city abused and used and abused the fire hydrant. And the fire hydrant, destroyed my house, caused my house to sink in a sinkhole. I've been at this for 6 years now. This is probably what, the 5th time I've been in front of this city hall on this very note. Okay? All I get is ignored. 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 And then later on, I get harassed. I get certifications to cut my water off. So, you know, I get certifications for court that I never get. You talk about missing court. Some people you should be, you know, I should have penalty for me. Well, let's try having court for a while. I got 6 notices where court was canceled. 6 notices here where court was canceled. Cause I'm trying to get in front of a judge to let them know what I'm going through. What's John going through? What's the plight of John Slusher? I'll tell you what the plight of John Slusher is. And I'll tell you everybody that knows the plight of John Slusher. This is everybody that knows the plight of John Slusher. The office of Governor Polis knows. Senator Hickenlooper knows. Ken Buck knows, of course, he's gone now. Michael Bennett knows. Senator Rod Poland knows. Senator Ty Winter knows. Warren Boebert knows. The Attorney General of the Colorado knows. They sent me letters. I got letters back. I sent letters back to them with more letters added to it, complaining about this town. Do the right thing. That's all you gotta do. Fix the man's house. But yet you're gonna hassle me about my cutting my grass or not tagging my dog. You know, not paying my bill on time. You know, that's what I get for complaining against the Sugar City. Harassment. They would like me to die or move. Right. Let's see, who else knows about John? The U.S. Treasury Department, the Colorado Local Affairs, the Colorado Division of Housing, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, the FAA, what was the group that you called Siri? Sursa. Yeah, I've talked to them. They say they can't do nothing until you do something. But you won't do nothing because you ignore and harass.
I'm up.
They sunk my house into a sinkhole and crushed my furnace. 4 years I went without a furnace. Done nothing. Finally, Senator Hickenlooper's office contacted the Lent People program, and they sent a pro people out there to repair my furnace and fix my repair. I'm just repairing my furnace. But my house is still sitting in the sinkhole. Mayor Nate, on last May report, he was the only one that ever done anything about my house. And you know what he did? He removed the fire hydrant. Removed the fire hydrant. You know, remove the evidence, I guess. Right. Simple. Do the right thing, fix the man's house. And have court every once in a while.
12th of this month, sir.
Don't forget your cake.
Call seriously.
Thank you. Have approval of the bills, sir.
Okay. Approval of the bill. All right,
Oh, yes.
going to the approval of the bills of $345.68. The town, $345.68.
Approval of the bills.
I'll second that.
I move the approval of the bills. It's in the budget.
Mark, approves the approval of the bills, seconded by Brian. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Pay the bills.
Can we show that we now have Joni on the Zoom?
Yeah, I
Okay.
signed her in at 7:10.
Thank you.
She's on there now.
Yeah. who's up there?
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
You got her on there?
Yes. sir.
Yeah, I wrote her in at 7:10.
Okay. I guess we'll go into the swear of new board members.
We need to talk to one.
I got lots. Draw names. I was gonna have to see if John wanted to draw the name.
Okay, so we just have the drawing. That's fine.
You guys wanna see the basket
I think we should swear it in first.
before we do the drawing? Are you guys okay with John doing the? I was just gonna do y'all at one time, but, okay. But yeah, if you'd rather be sworn in first, we can do that. I was just gonna real quick draw for that last seat.
Okay.
Okay.
Want to sign these certain?
We're gonna swear.
I don't know whether to swear it or not.
I know you and Peanut have had.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wait, I'm retired.
You can just stand right here in front of the camera if you'd like. Are we giving you all at once? Yes. That should be. Okay. You're gonna say mayor, then say president. Okay, all right, y'all raise your right hand. Okay, I'd say it. You solemnly swear sincerely and truly declare.
solemnly swear.
And affirm that I support the Constitution of the United States.
And affirm that I support the Constitution of the United States
And of the state of Colorado.
and of the state of Colorado.
And faithfully perform the duties of the office of.
And faithfully perform the duties of office of trustee, mayor,
Okay, upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
I wish to thank all of you for your service.
Yeah, I want to thank all of you for what you've been doing. We've went long good. We have never had no arguments and nothing. We just done what we had to do. Appreciate it.
You another chair.
Carol will see you.
No, it's okay.
Oh, here.
Thank you, John.
You bet.
Oh, you know what, did you send it maybe the
First.
Bills here? Where, John, do you have the bill?
Let's see if I get this pass them over.
We'll get to that. I wasn't, yeah, they asked me earlier and I was like, oh.
So before we go any further, the agenda for tonight, trash it. We're starting with something new. And I have something I'd like to say before we start.
Are we gonna draw? for the
Not yet.
Not yet?
In accordance with section 31-4-303 of the Colorado statute, the Board of Trustees has the power by appointment to fill all vacancies in the board or in any other office. As mayor and having 4 of the trustees appointed tonight, we now have a quorum to conduct business. Because trustee Gary Massey was not on the ballot for the 2024 municipal election, his seat is currently vacant. Although he was told that he was elected to a 4-year term, there is not a town ordinance that establishes 4-year terms. Because there was a tie for 5th place, Both of these fifth place finishers should be appointed to the Board of Trustees, and there is no longer a need to address any tie-breaking procedures. I will entertain a motion to appoint the two fifth place finishers to the Board of Trustees and remove Gary Massey at this time.
I make a motion.
Is there a second?
Yes.
Hearing a motion in a second, please call the roll.
Aye.
I want it roll called, so you'll have to say each person's name and tell how they vote. Oh, yeah.
Trustee Marcus? I'm sorry. Scarlett?
No.
No.
Aye.
Woody?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. So that means that Brian and Arthur will now come and join the board, and Gary is dismissed. Where did they go?
Brian's right there.
Okay. You can both come forward now. Thank you. Here. We now have a duly elected Board of Trustees, one mayor, or a Board of Trustees, one mayor and 6 trustees. You can take whichever chair you prefer.
And we do have another rolling in the office that we have to switch it. It does belong out here, but Gary didn't like it.
So the second part of what I have is, in accordance with section 31-4-307, by a majority vote of all members of the Board of Trustees, the town clerk may be removed from office. However, no such removal may be made without the charge in writing and an opportunity of hearing being given. Therefore, Davida Moreland, you are hereby handed of the written charges against you, and this meeting shall be adjourned until April 8th, 2024 at 7 p.m. to provide you with an opportunity to respond. Do you wish the hearing to be open to the public or in closed session? Okay. It'll be an open to the public. Davida Moreland, you are hereby placed on administrative leave pending the conclusion of the hearing. You are directed to leave your keys, and you are directed to provide any and all information as directed in the provided letter to you. Here's your letter. I have one for everybody else. I need you to leave your keys on the desk. Cody and Scarlett will escort you to get your purse and your coat, and you can leave the building.
What about all the rest of my personal belongings?
If Monday night, depending on the outcome of the hearing, you will be allowed to go in and get your personal belongings if you need to. If not, they'll be fine. Can you two please escort her? The meeting agenda for April 8th is hereby directed to be publicly posted. Vicki, I have a copy of that agenda. Would you please post it on the door, post it on the website, wherever you post? I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I second it. I make a motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
The meeting is adjourned. Copy of the letter.